Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Anna.
And I'm Mark. We're so happy you're here with us today. Whether you're listening on your commute, at home, or while taking a walk, you are part of our community.
Yes, exactly. And today we're talking about a feeling that everyone has sometimes. It's a topic that can be a little sad, but it's very, very important. We're talking about loneliness.
That's right. And, a good friend once told me something I always remember. She said, you can be in a room full of people and still feel alone.
Oh, that is so true. It's not always about being physically alone. It's a feeling inside. And for our listeners who are learning English, maybe in a new country, or maybe just feeling a little shy, this feeling can be extra strong.
It can. So in this episode, we want to talk about what loneliness is, why we feel it, and most importantly, how we can talk about it in English and find ways to feel more connected.
We'll give you lots of simple phrases and words you can use. So let's begin.
So first, what is loneliness? Anna, how would you explain it to someone who is just learning the word?
That's a good question. I would say loneliness is a sad feeling. It's the feeling you have when you feel disconnected from other people. You might feel that you have no friends or that no one understands you.
Yes, it's different from just being alone. Being alone can be nice and peaceful, right? You can choose to be alone, to read a book, but loneliness, it's a feeling you don't choose. It feels heavy.
It does. And it's a universal feeling. Everyone feels lonely sometimes. Me, you, the Prime Minister, everyone. So if you are feeling lonely, please know you are not the only one. It's a normal part of being human.
Absolutely. And for our listeners, especially young people, it can be very common. Maybe you moved to a new city for university, or you spend a lot of time online, but the connections don't feel real. Life can be very busy, and it's sometimes hard to make deep, true friendships.
And if you are learning a new language, it can feel even harder. You might be worried about making mistakes or not understanding the culture. So feeling lonely in that situation is completely normal.
So let's talk about how we can describe this feeling in English. What can you say when you feel lonely?
Okay, let's start with some simple phrases. The most direct one is, of course, I feel lonely.
I feel lonely. It's a very honest and clear sentence. You can say this to a friend or to a family member.
But sometimes you don't want to say it so directly. Maybe you want to say it in a softer way. For example, you could say, I've been feeling a bit lonely lately.
Oh, that's good. Lately means recently, so it means in the last few days or weeks. It sounds a little less heavy.
Yes. Another way is to talk about missing connection. You could say, I miss talking to people, or I feel a bit disconnected.
Disconnected, that's a great word. It means you don't feel a strong link to others. Let's practice that one. I feel disconnected.
Perfect. Now, let's imagine a short conversation. Mark, you are my friend. We are having coffee, and I am feeling a little lonely.
Okay, I'm ready.
You know, Mark, I've been feeling a bit lonely lately.
I'm sorry to hear that, Anna. Do you want to talk about it?
Well, I just miss seeing my old friends. Sometimes I feel a bit disconnected here in the new city.
I understand. It's tough to move to a new place. Thank you for telling me.
See? It was a simple, kind conversation. Mark was a good listener.
I try. And that's a very important point. When someone tells you they feel lonely, the best thing you can do is listen. You don't need to have a solution. Just say, I'm sorry to hear that. Or, thank you for telling me. It shows you care.
So, Mark, why do you think so many people, especially young people, feel lonely today?
Oh, that's a big question. I think one reason is social media.
Ah, yes. On Instagram or Facebook, you see pictures of everyone having fun with lots of friends. It looks like everyone has a perfect, happy life, and you compare your life to theirs.
Exactly. But those pictures are just the happy moments. They are not the whole story. So comparing your normal life to someone's highlight reel can make you feel very lonely and not good enough.
Another reason is modern life. Many people live far from their families. They work long hours. It can be difficult to find time to meet people and build strong friendships.
And for English learners, there is the language barrier. You might think, my English is not good enough. People will not understand me. This fear can stop you from starting a conversation.
But we are here to tell you, your English is good enough. Every time you try to speak, it's a victory. People are usually kind and happy that you are trying to communicate with them.
Yes, don't let the fear of making mistakes stop you. Mistakes are how we learn.
Okay, so we've talked about the problem. Now let's talk about solutions. What can we do to feel more connected?
Well, one great way is to join communities. And a wonderful place to find them is online.
Yes, there are so many online groups for every hobby you can imagine. Do you like photography, gardening, reading books, playing video games? There is an online group for it.
And you can find groups for English learners, too. This is a fantastic way to practice English and make friends at the same time. You are all there for the same reason, to learn. So no one will judge your English.
Let's think of some phrases you can use to join an online conversation. For example, in a group chat, you can write, "Hello everyone, I'm new here."
That's a perfect start. Or you can ask a question. That's a great photo. What camera do you use? Or, I'm learning English. Does anyone have good book recommendations?
Yes, asking a question is a great way to start a conversation. Let's do another sample conversation. Imagine we are in an online group for people who love to cook.
Okay, I'll post a picture of my dinner tonight. Here is my dinner tonight, pasta.
And I see the post. I can comment, "That looks delicious. Could you share the recipe?"
And I reply, of course. It's very simple. I'm happy to share it. Do you like to cook?
And I write back, "Yes, I'm trying to learn. It's nice to meet you."
See? A simple, friendly conversation starts. And maybe we become online friends.
Another idea is to find a language partner. This is a person who speaks English and wants to learn your native language. You can talk for 30 minutes in English and 30 minutes in your language. You help each other.
That's a brilliant idea. It's a one-on-one connection, and it's very helpful. You can find language partners on apps or websites. It's a safe and structured way to practice.
And remember, the goal is not to have hundreds of friends. The goal is to have one or two good connections. One real conversation can be better than 100 likes on a photo.
So true.
Now, let's talk about some tips and common mistakes.
Okay, a very common mistake with the word lonely. Many English learners confuse lonely with alone.
Yes, this is important. Let's practice. Alone is a neutral word. It just means you are not with other people. For example, I live alone, or I enjoy spending time alone. There is no sadness in it.
Right, but lonely is a sad feeling. So you can say, sometimes I feel lonely when I am alone.
Exactly. So remember, alone is a situation. Lonely is a feeling.
Another tip, when you want to start a conversation with someone, don't think too much. Just say hello. A simple, hi, how are you, is a perfect start.
And our last tip is about listening. If you want to make friends, be a good listener. Ask people questions about themselves. People love to talk about their hobbies, their work, their family.
Great advice. So, to recap the tips, remember the difference between alone
and lonely. Just say hello, don't overthink it. Be a good listener and ask questions.
Okay, let's practice the key phrases from today one more time. We'll say them slowly, and you can repeat after us. First, to say how you feel. I feel lonely.
I've been feeling a bit lonely lately.
I feel disconnected.
I miss talking to people.
Now, some phrases to connect with others online. Hello, everyone. I'm new here.
That looks delicious. Could you share the recipe?
And a very kind response when someone shares their feelings with you. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you for telling me.
Wonderful. You did great. Keep practicing these phrases. You can even write them down in a notebook.
And remember, the most important step is to reach out. Send that message, join that group, say hello to one person today. Well, we are almost at the end of our episode today. Anna, I really enjoyed this conversation. It felt important.
Me too, Mark. I hope it was helpful for our listeners. Remember, feeling lonely is a signal from your heart. It's your heart telling you it needs more connection. And it's okay to listen to that signal and take a small, brave step.
Beautifully said. A small, brave step. Like listening to this podcast and learning a new phrase. That is a step.
Yes, it is. We are so proud of you for learning English with us.
If you enjoyed this episode, please help our community grow. You can subscribe to our channel, Everyday English Podcast, so you never miss an episode.
And if you have a moment, please give us a like or a 5-star rating. It helps other learners find us.
We would also love to hear from you. In the comments, you can tell us, what do you do when you feel lonely? Or, what is your favorite way to connect with people? You can practice your English with us.
Yes, please write to us. We read every comment and we love connecting with you.
Thank you so much for spending your time with us today.
Thank you. Remember, you are not alone in your journey. We are here learning together.
Keep practicing your English every day. Goodbye.